There we go. I think. I can't have blurry vision today. For sure. So, a meditation for the heart, for having gratitude, for Thanksgiving, for giving thanks to where we are, where we are, where we are, where we are, for giving thanks for where we are in mind, body, and soul, for giving thanks for where we're at mentally, where we are at physically, where we are at emotionally, where we are at financially, where we are at in our energy, what our energy feels like. Giving thanks for exactly where we're at. Opening the door for the future. Opening the door for the past to go away. A switch on what you thought I was going to say. Release the expectations of the future. Release those limitations of what tomorrow will bring. Sifting through those expectations and accepting that they are desires, that you will not limit to one particular shape or form, but they are desires because you feel and know that you deserve the best of the best, that you deserve it all which is good, all that serves you. Trust your soul to know, to call it in. Take the mind out of it. Opening the door for the past to just be released. That's not where you're at. You don't live there anymore, or you don't stay there, or what you are doing is remembering. So all those things, allow them to go. Bye. Bye-bye. There's no Buddha today. The Buddha's not there. The Buddha is here, there, but it's not on the tapestry behind me. Moving the torso a little bit to open up the energy. Following the sound. Following the sound of peace. Receiving one's flexibility or one's rigidity. Accepting where the body hurts or is stiff. Accepting where we're at. Adjusting, finding the balance, being the balance. Maybe rocking the hips. If you're sitting down, side to side. Feeling the separateness and yet the unity of how when we rock the hips and the hips alone, we can feel this other part of ourselves within ourselves, and that is no less us than this. Feeling that unity of all the parts. Moving the torso, and again, observing the stillness of the legs. Observing the stillness of the legs. Observing the expansion of the chest. Observing where the neck goes. Stretching a little at the neck. Chin to the chest. Lower the shoulders. Stretch, elongate the chin and go down. Rolling the shoulders. Bring the shoulders up. I don't care. Bring the shoulders up and down. So what? Expanding the chest. Bring maybe the hands united, clasped behind the self. Stretching. You're about to meditate, bitch. Yeah, you're about to meditate. You gotta move your energy. Osho used to recommend dancing before meditating. A meditation before sex. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Feeling the opening of the root chakra or the base of the spine, finding your balance, feeling your groundedness, your connectedness to the earth. Feeling her beneath you, all around you, as you float in her atmosphere, beneath her atmosphere, her multi-layers. sitting on a tiny spot somewhere on the planet, on Earth. Imagine as you're spinning in outer space right along with her. And floating in outer space. Envision the sun high above and forward. Inhaling deeply all the rays of that sun into the crown of your head. Opening that crown even more. Opening the root chakra even more, receiving that nurturing balance of the earth. Breathing in the energy all around you. From the front, from the sides, from the back. Inhaling all the energy that is around you. From the front, from the sides, from the back. Or doing it your own way, inhaling from the front, from the sides, from the back, from the front, from the sides, from the back, feeling yourself from the inside out. How does it feel to touch yourself with that breath? Feels so good. Being in stillness for a moment, accepting where you are and what you're doing. Feeling the connection that is there. Watching, visualizing, use your imagination to pull out memories, whether they be yours or of things from the stories, the reels, the movies, the commercials, the shows, the videos, from everything that you see. You can use the mind as a tool and have it retrieve images of your highest self. Whatever you envision is right, because we are slipping into neutrality. Inhaling and exhaling. Bring in images of maybe a light being, a being made of stardust, maybe just a very awesome, amazing version of you that you see of yourself in a future, or how you'd see yourself if you had, which you do. All those goals met. Your highest self, whatever you can envision is right. This is your dream, your meditation practice. This is your moment in your life. So if you're going to just sit there and dream and meditate and slip between consciousness and subconsciousness, then at least dream big. Have the courage to go hard. Filling the body with as much juicy, delicious prana. Envision yourself sitting with yourself at this particular moment in time. If you believe in a deity, hello. If you believe in a deity, call in your deity. Maybe Shanti, Shakti, maybe Ganesh, maybe Jesus, maybe Buddha, maybe Allah. One God. Maybe Great Spirit, one God. Perceived in so many ways, on so many levels, wasn't it? How ridiculous it would be for a person in Mexico to imagine Mother Mary as a Romanesque, plump white woman, when that indigenous had never seen a white person. Perceived, but the same thing, a divine force, a force of nature in the feminine form, and the masculine, Odin, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, coming together. Breathing. I like moving energy. So since I was alone for a little bit, I had already started. Don't leave me alone. Who knows what'll happen? Feeling that earth beneath us, going back to being suspended in outer space. Looking at our highest self, our highest version of ourselves. Surrounded by our deities, by animal spirits, by our ancestors, in a circle, floating, suspended in outer space, because isn't, after all, that which is truly going on. We're sitting, suspended in animation, spinning on a ball, floating in outer space. Ooh, what a life! What'd you do? I don't know, I was sitting there, and then all of a sudden I go outside and they tell me I'm in a great big old ball in the sky, and we were spinning. Having gratitude for where we're at. In the biggest form, we'll go to the smallest, but the biggest reality of it all. It's so profound, it kills you. It's a beautiful thing, life is. Having gratitude for where we're at. If we are fighting the battle of our lives, with our mind, with our heart, with our physical being, may we be thankful for still standing and having the heart and the determination to rise above and live to fight another day. Or, even more courageously, live to live another day. Ashe, ashe. Hey. Calling in the energy of ancestors, of elders, for their knowledge, their inheritance we carry deep within us, as well as their karma. But in our DNA holds all the answers. And it is in the silence that the book reads itself to you. Going into the self deeper with every breath. Letting go now, finalizing the future and the past. Close the door. They're not here. Having gratitude for where we are right now on this planet, in our lives, at this moment. Opening the root chakra we did, the crown chakra, bring in all the energy into the heart. Now for a moment, visualize, you can picture a bright disc, a bright luminescent circle spinning at your heart. With every breath, opening wider and wider. If you know the true colors of the chakras, you can use them. If you know the mainstream colors, you can use them. If you just simply want to visualize light, visualize light. If you want to picture your Superman symbol right here, visualize that. This is your dream, baby. I'm just here to watch the show. With every breath, expanding that heart. Where are you right now? Where are you in your mind? Are you following the mind? Are you chasing the mind? Are you listening to the mind? Or are you riding it and owning it like a goddess or a god? Where are you in the mind? Are you anxious? Are you busy? Are you silent? Are you slow? Not how do you feel? That's two different things. How are you? Are you I gotta do this. Oh, I'm late. I'm so busy. Maybe later. Oh. Where are you in the mind? Or is the mind, I don't know what to do? Kind of like when you're tripping, you know? That the mind's like, what am I looking at? What the fuck? That's me every day. Not on anything. I'm always like, whoa, was that there before? Laughter. Oh, it's the best opener. With that laugh, I opened everything while you guys were breathing. I opened my heart with laughter. It's just funny that I'm spinning on a ball in outer space. Opening up that heart chakra nice and big. Where are you in the physical body? Are you sore? Are you achy? Are the muscles tired? Or is the soul tired? Are the muscles tired? Are the bones tired? Is the body flexible? Open? Or is it closed? Opening up, making sure you're open, shoulders back. Getting out some of that anger that sits here. Some of that fear that sits there. Open, fearless. Wherever the body is. Taking a note, taking a moment maybe to listen to your body. And sometimes, if you're an energy worker, I will look at someone and ask their soul to tell me where they wish or need to be touched. And I've had people go, you knew exactly where. Listen to yourself so you can wave your hands, and you'll feel a sort of gravity. If you're quiet, I'll be quiet too. You'll feel a sort of gravitational pull, or heat, or maybe colder. But this is, some kids are gifted though, so I never knock it. I have kids that are me in 30 years. Or, I'll be them in 30 years. Some crystal kids, some kids these days are amazing. So do it now, just listening to the body. Oh, there's heat there. And right here it got cold, and I've had an intestinal thing. Or not using your hands and just sitting still, listening to the body. Maybe a vision of riding a bike will come to your mind. Or maybe you'll see yourself doing something and you're like, oh. The body, the soul will talk to you in different ways. Words do not work here. Words are no good here. You must listen. I'm politically incorrect again. Jesus Christ. That's how my teacher talked. She's an 80-year-old Japanese woman. She did talk like that. Oh, now, how do you feel? How does your emotional body feel? Now really listen. Are you sad or are you melancholy? Are you sad or are you reminiscent? Are you sad or are you isolated? Feeling isolated, alone, lonely. Are you anxious or are you in despair? Are you desperate or are you feeling blue? What is blue? What shade of blue are you? Are you crying easy or are you getting angry easy? Oh, lots of cursing, lots of cursing. Too angry, too much anger in that voice. Listen to yourself. Listen to all the things that you've said this past week to others, and you, my friend, are talking to yourself. Thank God I said nice things, because I said nice things to myself. I had to listen. Sometimes I have to speak my heart, and I go, it's okay. Sometimes we say rancid things, don't we? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Overworked, underpaid, how are you feeling? How does that underpaid feel? You deserve more? Do you feel deserving? Or are you underpaid because you don't feel yourself deserving to make more? Let's get to the, we eating dinner? We eating Thanksgiving dinner or what? We ain't nibbling. This is soul food in the kitchen with Shakti. Here we eat that darkness and we turn it into light. We own it and we give thanks for it. So empowering. Woo! I'm on fire. Inhaling deeply, going into how you feel. So really go into how you feel for a moment with that breath. Just inhaling, exhaling, be at peace. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself. Listen to yourself. If you are judging, you are not listening. If you're saying, well, I was really fucked up then. No, what did you say? Well, I said words that were mean, or words that were, I didn't think. Okay, so you're feeling anxious, desperate, anger towards, bingo, yourself. You're feeling frustration. You're frustrated with someone, you're frustrated with yourself. When you are happy with yourself, you can become frustrated that others are not as happy as you. That others are not as happy as you. You might become frustrated, but then you're swimming in their dramas and you're leaving your own happy current and you're going to swim in their dramas. I don't do that. I go, look, I'm right here. I don't want to swim there. You're in Unhappyville. You are in Dramaville. I'm going to just keep swimming, just keep swimming. But I'm going to send you love. I'm going to send you love. But accept yourself. Because those feelings came out because they were in. Those feelings came out because you were feeling them. So don't back up now. Don't lie now. You were feeling them. Maybe you were really happy. Maybe you were feeling guilt for being really happy. Maybe you were having a great season and other people were not, and you're feeling guilt. Well, then accept that you're feeling guilty. So taking a moment to accept all of it. I was going to say something perverted. According to some, hey, but take all of yourself in. Take it. Oh, this is me. This is where I am right now. Oh, that's how I feel. Wow. So going in, going in, going in deeply. And now taking a moment to inhale energy again. Inhaling all the energy from the front. Visualize inhaling all the energy from the front. Let it fill your body. Exhale, imagine it leaving the crown of the head. Inhale all the energy from the sides. Visualize it. Will it. Do it again. Inhaling. Now inhaling all the energy from the back. And now from the front, the sides, and the back, all at once. Another 2. Now, how do you feel energetically? How is your energy? That vibration within? What makes your voice have a tone? When people speak, you can tell how they're feeling. Not how they think they're feeling, but how they really are feeling. If you really look at people, instead of looking at whatever people look at, is that person breathing shallow? Can you see their vein beating? Can you see perhaps sweat on their brow or their lips? Are their cheeks rosy, flushed, or blue? How do they feel to you? feel next time you are with people. Now, it can be really great and it can be really, oh, deja vu. Yes, it can be really great or it can be really, whoa, you want to throw up. Because some people feel some scary, dark stuff towards themselves. Where you're like, I've had to do that. I've meditated with someone and I had to throw up. I got a vision of them being forced to do drugs when they were a kid. I had to stop meditating. So, but everything can be very good or very bad in this duality, So you gotta learn how you feel first. Because if you recognize darkness within yourself, you will recognize it in others. And you will know you don't want to slurp that energy. You want to go. The more you accept how even as we move our body, there are different parts to it, and yet all is the Shakti. All is the one. That even though we have a mental body, a physical body, an emotional body, subtle body, after subtle body, a gut mind, a heart mind, an upper mind. The past, present, and the future are through the one that is all. So accepting all, wherever you're at in the mental body, accepting it. Having thanks. For even at my most desperate hour, I did learn. Even in my darkest mental hour, I did get myself through. There was no one else, but I am here now. I made it. Even at my most winning mental times, I was there. There's always an I observing the mind, following the mind, or owning the mind, but there was always something beyond the mind. Having gratitude for this logical mind that has so much information in there, it sees everything that's in a room, and it stores it, and it only allows you to really see what it is used to recognizing and seeing itself. Just going from memory. And you own it. It's yours. So have thanksgiving for your mind, whether it's fast or it's slow. Be thankful for that logic. Be thankful for all those nerve endings. And be thankful for the consciousness that resides within. For even when people are in a coma, they do recalling exactly what happened many, many times. Even near death can tell you they remember, we remember exactly when that ambulance sound began. even near deaths can tell you the moment when they felt themselves coming back and knowing that it just was not their time. Even in your dreams, there is someone there watching and observant. When the mind is asleep and busy with neurological things flushing the body and not chattering. Accepting the blessing that is the mind. For if we see the mind as a curse it will be. If you see the mind as your enemy, an enemy it will be. And a very worthy opponent, it's in you. If we fear the mind will fear us. And it will bite. So there's only love for the mind. Never be at war with the mind. Only love. You want to get to know that mind and how it works, like if it was your greatest enemy and your long-lost lover, your twin flame, whatever. The love of your life. And in that, you will find neutrality with the mind. Accepting wherever the body is at, sending love to it, being thankful. Being thankful. Woo! This is my biggest one. It has been through so much. I'm so grateful for my temple. Before I used to worry about whether people loved my temple, liked my temple, looked at my temple, and now I go, you look at it when I want you to, you don't when you don't. As for me, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love what this body can do. I love how it just keeps going. I love my physical body so much. But it is in a way as a home. If it gets fat, if it gets whatever, I will take care of it and heal it. If it is not a healthy, granted, I want to gain 20 pounds because I love the past body, but I love my body when I don't like feeling just bones. I'm honest, that's where I'm at. But I do love it. Oh, if it doesn't gain a pound, it's okay. It's all right. I accept it. I love it. It's my home. It's my home, wherever. Yeah, it's my home. And I also will love it enough to let it go. To let it turn back to earth. So my bones may be fossil fuel. So that the worms can eat away. I surrender the temple on my last day. For I know that I am the temple anyway. Having laughter, feeling the body, loving it, sending love to the body, having thanksgiving for you wherever you are in health. For people that I work with that are experiencing end of days, end of life, or very particular situations, that's where they're at. They gotta have gratitude, you know? They have it. They have it. But their gratitude gets mixed with fear. And so the mind is going, don't be grateful, you're dying. That's a toughie. But that's how we are. We're beasts. And more. Ever so powerful. Having gratitude for however you are, wherever you're at emotionally. Accepting yourself in a state of love. Continue expanding that heart whenever you feel like. Open it up even more and breathe. And now allow your higher self, your deities, your ancestors, animal spirits to send you love. To send you all those vibrations of all those emotions that you know are your ultimate vibration. Wherever you may have to raise that vibration, invite everything. The trees. Invite the energy of the trees. Invite the energy of the grass. Invite the energy of the leaves. Invite the energy of the buildings. Invite the energy of the clouds. Invite the energy of the rivers. Invite the energy of the lakes. Invite the energies of every butterfly, of every moth, of every lion, of every tiger, of every bear. There's so much energy up around here. Suspended in space, surrounded by your tribe, receiving blessings, receiving healings. If anybody needs healing, ask your ancestors to heal whatever may need to be healed physically. Receive from Great Spirit, from Jesus, from Buddha, from God, from higher force energy, from the ultimate energy that binds everything together. However you want to look at it scientifically, whatever your belief system is beautiful. And if it's just you, you believe in you, then you're right there. You're there. Now, if you believe in money and you, then if you depends on money, then you believe in money. But receive all the energy from money. Nothing wrong with that. That money has so much energy. Everybody's energy has bad energy too. People that want to cling to it. But money is energy. So see, this is non-denominational. For a moment, receive healing, receive more energy wherever you may need it. Accept where you are energetically. If you're lacking energy, invite excitement in. If you're lacking energy, ask your ancestors, you know me, help me see. Don't ask them to bring it into you, it's here. Don't ask your ancestors to, no, help me see. May I have the strength to see. May I have the courage to see what is here, already present, in me, throughout me, and outside of me. May I see. Suspended in outer space. Now receive all the love from your highest self. I did this in another version on OnlyFans today, a very beautiful version. A very beautiful version. I love that version. And just imagining your highest self, and out of your heart, a golden cord extending into the heart of your highest self. And visualize this cord, this rope, not knotted, of light, golden light, coming out of your heart Use your imagination. Be a child, the mind of a child. Only the mind of a child. Open. Send and receive love to your highest self. And have gratitude for all your pain, for any illness, for any downs, for any lows, for any sorrow, for any loss. For it is with you. And it has formed the image of who it is that you think you are. And it has gotten you this far. Visualize yourself at your highest vibration. If you are able to see the abundance in you and thee, then you are able to see the abundance in everywhere, everything, everyone. People aren't just good or bad. They are a full spectrum of human. If we see people as animals, then they will be animals to us. If we see ourselves as lower vibration, negative, piece of shit, scumbag, then that is what the world will see. No matter how much you pretend, you put on Gucci, you put on whatever, you won't. How you feel about yourself, my friend, is how I see you. How you see yourself, your vibration. Do not lie to yourself. And if you see yourself as the most beautiful, amazing creature ever, do not hesitate, do not hold back. Allow that peacock soul to shine in splendor and be fearless. May all see it. In neutral, not caring if they see it, not caring if they do, but shining it like the sun shines for all to see. You could put your sunglasses on, you could stay inside, but it's going to shine anyway. Allowing that love from your higher self to come. Send love. Receive love. If you don't know what love is, hold your breath for a really long time. A really long time. If you want to, gag yourself. Put tape. Like the love you feel for your next breath. Unconditional. Where you just want to breathe. That's love. That's love. I love you. Just receive it. And if you cannot pretend to receive it, then how can you receive it? So, mind of a child. Receive anything else that you might need from your highest self, from your ancestors, from animal spirits. Remember, we can call on our animal spirits. Always, always work with animal spirits if that is what you do. Don't just buy the book and start and stop and start and stop and say that you do, because no, the animal spirits, the connection must stay strong. You're feeling that connection must stay strong. Otherwise, it loses energy. So, you're focusing on it, increases its energy, makes that stronger, just like the one with your higher self and yourself. The one with universe, the one with the earth. That's why every time we start a meditation, I do that. Because every time I meditate with someone or by myself, I am increasing that meditation, that energy, because I am putting my will, my focus on it. And where my attention goes, there goes my energy. So receiving all the horses, seeing a nice, beautiful spotted horse, a white horse, so pretty. Receiving all the love from Mother Bee, from the crows, the eagles, the ravens, for they do wish us well. They do send us love. Receiving the energy of the Kundalini as we inhale and exhale. Imagining that energy going up the spine, out of the crown. Receiving the energy all around us. Imagine placing yourself in a nice bubble of light. Just you and your highest self. And with every next breath, imagine the ancestors going back to becoming stars. Having gratitude for their presence in our lives, in our history. Having gratitude for all that was present, that is present. Having gratitude for where we're at. For accepting it all that serves us, that is around us right now. The past we let go of, the future too, huh? We're just here, higher self, we're accepting this now. Myself, higher self, this is where we're at. I'm imagining you, my highest self. And we're floating in the middle of outer space. And with every inhale and exhale, I am bringing you closer and closer into my physical body. With every inhale and exhale, imagine that light being, that highest self vision, that hologram, stepping into your body. For you are the only one that's ever been here. You are your highest self. Oh, that was good. I had to let it out. I love my highest self. Opening up to receive everything, taking a moment to really feel that energy, that satisfaction, that fulfillment. That fulfillment. That's why I'm demanding as a lover, shoot, I make love to myself better like this, and you know, most people are like, you like that? You like that? Yeah, I like it. And, you know, most people don't have sex. They like, you like that? Like this? What? Just do it. Don't think it. So opening up, really big to receive this moment, this beautiful moment created, receiving the knowledge that your highest self is you, that you're the only one here talking to yourself. May you listen to yourself. May you have gratitude for this moment that you have created for yourself. So beautiful. So beautiful. May you be grateful. May you only accept what serves you. The past is past. The future, don't limit it. Don't limit the future. So for a moment, just a simple mantra. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy beyond measure. And I am free. Thank you so much. Much gratitude. And if anyone, it's like, it's going to be a thing. It's like, there has to be a tier for every live. Then when people come home, they're like, what happened to you? I was on live. And if anyone is having a really hard Thanksgiving or has had a loss for Thanksgiving, maybe a family member or something during the holidays past, if anyone wants a one-on-one Thanksgiving. Sometimes I've gone to feed the homeless. Other times I've been the homeless in my van life, right? It could sound cool, but that was my home. So I can't say I was homeless because I had my van. But I wasn't doing, I was doing it because I had to. I had to pay my eye bills. I had to pay for medical. So it wasn't by choice. So I can't really say van life, you see. I'm fair. I'm neutral. I had to because I was saving money for my eyeballs. Accepting everything and just being very grateful, it always got me through. Like, I always knew this is temporary, this is what I gotta do. I gotta do this. I was ready to sleep in a van forever and go get eye transplants in India. There was no... So it's always something where I was always grateful. I was grateful for my Miss Daisy, my van. That was Miss Daisy. When I would sleep in her, I would say so much. I would be so happy. I would be, And so other times I was sleeping in paradise. But it was always me. And it was always, it's always, I see everything. And I see that which I haven't done yet, the limitlessness. And just to remember that we're going from animal to this extreme logical being, but our free will, that choice that we have to kill or to give life, to heal or to harm, to injure or to raise up, that choice. And you should accept that choice is quite an honor. And it holds so much power. And accepting that choice, that power of that choice, is also something that I hope everyone can be thankful for the acceptance, because humanity needs to accept that we are more than animals. Namaste, everybody.